Hey everyone, welcome back to Immediate Movie Reactions. I'm here after seeing Final Destination Bloodlines. This is a film I wasn't quite sure I wanted to see. I haven't seen one since, I believe it was called The Final Destination, which was just a bunch of CGI nonsense. You know what you're getting into if you come to see this movie. It's going to be a really terrible story filled with a bunch of bad actors, and we're just waiting for them to die in elaborate Rube Goldberg machine-style deaths. The story makes zero sense, even in this. The idea is that there's a woman who has a premonition and she saves a bunch of people, and now death has to kill all of them. But because all of these people died and it took so long for death to kill them, because for some reason, the death now has to kill all of their families as well. Um, I don't know. There are characters. The characters have names. There's someone named Stephanie, I believe. She's actually, I think, the main character. But none of it really matters because you're just sitting around waiting for them to die gloriously and horribly. I think the biggest issue with this film is that it takes too long in between the deaths. Now, when it does happen, my biggest issue with the previous one, like I said, is just its CGI nonsense. It actually looked horrible. There was some practical effects, though it's primarily done with CGI, and it looks much better. The budget appears to have, been big enough to at least not make it a cartoon. It's still not great. Even though it's funny, there are some really crazy scenes, things that obviously you see coming up. And what this does is really it preys on our anxieties, right? The getting to the shower and slipping and pulling down the shower curtain and being impaled and stuck there while our curling iron falls in and electrocutes us, or whatever nonsense it happens to be. Every time there's a car that drives by, or a garbage truck, or anytime there's a dart or anything. I think from the trailers you see one of the death scenes, and actually I think that is one of the best, even though we don't see everything. And there's a reason for that. I'm not going to give too much away, but I mean, there's not much for spoilers in this. Everybody you see is pretty much going to die, right? That's the way it works, and it's fun. It's not great. The theater people were laughing appropriately at just the nonsense that we were seeing on screen. So, if you're a fan of the series, this is going to do it for you. If it's not your sort of thing, then there's really no reason to see this. Honestly, I'm going to give this one a 5. I don't think there's any reason to see it in the theaters. I think at the very best, it is, an okay horror movie. And yeah, that's really about it. The story is stupid. The effects are fine. And that's all you're going for is the glorious death. So anyway, you can probably see most of those on YouTube or whatever. Please let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. I will see you for the next movie. Hey everyone, just a bit of pre-credit content here. So I'm leaving the theater. It's raining. I'm getting on the freeway. There's a giant white truck right behind me. Like literally, I can't even see his lights. I get on the freeway. It's all construction. Out of nowhere, this pickup truck pulls in front of me, and in the back of the pickup truck are just tools and rakes and shovels and everything. And I think, well, God damn it. This is how it happens. I'm never seeing my kids again. So anyway, that's it. I made it home. So who knows? Maybe death is coming for me because I talk shit about it. Anyway, I appreciate you all. See you after the next.